Hello and welcome back to the 5th episode of Summer's Feed the Beast Let's Play. The first thing I'm going to be doing today is expanding my IndustrialCraft room with some more machines, and I'm gonna get right started with that and be back in a second. Alright, so the first machine we're going to craft today is the Extractor, and I've prepared one electronic circuit, which is the one we need right here. So I'm gonna make that one, and then we need a machine block. Pretty easy. Then we need a couple of tree taps. I already have one on me, so I only need to make 3 more. And done. All we need to do is assemble the extractor, and I believe this is correct. Nope, it's the other way around. Let's do it like that. And like so. Alright, let's get this bad boy in place. To get him wired up to the system, all we need to do is place down a piece of wire, and boop, he's there. You can see the generator started fueling up again because the internal buffer, which is right here, wasn't powered. Now we can get, instead of burning 1 resin and getting 1 rubber, we can burn 1 resin and get 4 rubber. So this is quite an important tool for IndustrialCraft. And now that we have power, the next thing I want to make is an electronic furnace or electric furnace. So we make an electronic circuit. You can see which is a part of the recipe here. We need an iron furnace and 2 redstone. So let's do that. Iron furnace is a furnace with iron, and all we need now is the electronic circuit and some redstone. There we go, electric furnace. Now, in the same manner as before, take a piece of wire, put down the electronic circuit, and there we go. And for some of the later recipes, we need a machine called the Compressor or Compressor. To make this, we need a machine block, an electronic circuit, and 6 stone. So that's a pretty simple recipe. Let's get that done in a hurry. There we go. Make sure we don't make too many of those machine blocks. They are expensive. Electronic circuit. Oh, I see I need wires, so let's put that in there. Boop. 1 electronic circuit, and we're good to craft. So this one is pretty simple again. Yes, that was correct. There we go. Compressor. We need copper wire again. It's the same way you do it all the time. Down a piece of wire, and compressors installed. You can see again the furnace still running. This one has filled its internal buffer, and that's pretty much it. In the last episode I stumbled upon a lot of spawners, and in that process I also stumbled upon a lot of mobs. Now, one thing that mobs drop with the Equivalent Exchange 3 mod is Shard of Minim, and I got 11 of those. So today I'm going to be making a Minim Stone. Now the Minim Stone is similar to the Philosopher's Stone from the old mod, so to speak, in that it is, I believe at least it was a part of the old mod as well. It's basically crafting in itself. Let me see how you use it. So I couldn't figure out how to make it back to sand or anything else, but it's alright. Basically, the Minim Stone is the Philosopher's Stone of Equivalent Exchange 3. So another thing that this stone will give you is like a mobile crafting table. Now that's the wrong button apparently. Here we go, crafting table. And you can pretty much craft anything in here, but it does take durability damage. Another thing is, I was mistaken. This is actually all the machines we're going to need for now. We are going to make more machines in the future, but for now I'm going to try to work on energy storage and energy generation. Alright, so the first step in getting more power is by making a larger battery. The way we do this is we make an MFE. For the MFE we need energy crystals, a double insulated gold cable, and a machine block. So let's get started on that. First of all, I'm going to craft the machine block just because it's so easy. There we go. Machine block crafted. Next, I'm going to be crafting the energy crystals. They are pretty simple as well, but pretty expensive. So I'm just going to be crafting 4 of those. And then we need double insulated gold cable. And you make that like, not like so. Was that too much rubber? Okay. I'm gonna be making some of that, and hopefully I can turn that into double insulated. What's that? Yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. The recipe has apparently changed a little bit since last time I used it, but it's alright. Okay, so insulated gold wire around the edges like so, energy crystals like so, and the machine block we made creates an MFE. Now, in the same manner as last time, we are going to I'm going to be removing this generator because I don't want it to be there anymore. So where is my wrench? Wrench. Where's my wrench? There's my wrench. Hello, wrench. How are you doing? Let's see if we need... There we go. Pick that one up. Now, very important. When you are handling anything above 32 ticks per... Sorry, 32 EU per tick, you need insulated cable. I'm gonna go with double insulated cable just because that's what I know of. I don't know if the other ones will work, but I don't mind wasting a bit of rubber, so that's what I'm gonna do. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna set this up, and then I'm going to try to explain to you why I'm doing it like this. Alright, let's turn this one. There we go. And that one should be fine. Alright, okay. So when you click on this one, you can see it has 600,000 EU instead of 40,000 EU. Secondly, you can see that it has an output of 128 EU per tick instead of 32 EU per tick. This means that if this one were to put power through a copper cable, which can take a maximum of 32 EU per tick, it would explode the cable and bad things would happen. So therefore you need to use a higher grade cable when you're connecting your MFE to your bat box. And this is where the gold cable comes into play. Later you will need like crazy big wires, but for this setup gold will do. You can also, if you have the diamonds, you can make a glass fiber cable, which just works. You really don't have to. I only think that it's high voltage where you need the HV cable, but that's pretty much it. You can use these if you have a lot of diamonds, but I don't, so I'm gonna go with the legit way, so to speak. Remember that when working with machines like this or these battery boxes and converters, the output is through the side that is different from the others. You see this one has a dot on it, so this one is the output. For the transformers it will have 3 dots. Yeah, I'll show you that. Actually, I made a mistake here because you can't feed. That's another thing. This one only accepts 32 EU per tick. So what I did here would actually, if I put power into this one, it would explode this one. So I need to fix this, and I'm gonna be back in a minute showing you what I did wrong. Alright, in order to transform 128 EU per tick to 32 EU per tick, you need what's called an LV transformer. 128 EU per tick is called medium voltage, and we need low voltage for the battery box, so we need an LV transformer. To make the LV transformer you need wood, copper, and copper cable. So let's get this done. Copper cable, copper, and birchwood. LV transformer. Now this one, see, okay, so here we know that what's coming out of the transformer is 32 EU per tick, so we can use copper cable here. Then we add the transformer. This is input and this is output, because this one has 3 dots. So we turn the output like so. Then we can place down the MFE. I'm just gonna place it here just so we can see the cable. Then I'm gonna be placing down the cable here, and I'm gonna be turning the output. There we go. Now this one won't blow up. But the same rules apply as I was talking about before. Golden insulated cable can take 128 EU per tick, and this one can handle 32 EU per tick. Also, another important thing to remember is whenever you're handling machines that you made in IndustrialCraft, be sure to use the wrench if you want to remove them. If you look at this, I can remove pretty much everything with the wrench. I could do so with a pickaxe as well, and some of the machines won't break of it, but some other machines will be destroyed when you use pickaxes on them. So be careful, use the wrench, use protection. So funny. Alright, the next step I'm going to take is to upgrade my generator to a geothermal generator. The recipe is pretty simple: 2 refined iron, some glass, and some empty cells. Let's make the empty cells, and you get quite a few surplus empty cells. There we go. They need to go there. And we have glass here. Then we have refined iron and our generator. Geothermal generator. Now, since I only have one, I'm just going to place it directly next to the MFE, and then we're pretty ready to start charging it. So I'm going to go get some lava, and I'm going to be right back. Alright, so I made myself some cans, and I filled them up with lava. Now, you can't use your empty cells to pick up lava, but you can get lava into empty cells. Let's look at how you do that. Cell. Oh, that's not how you spell that. Cell, there we go. Lava cell. You need a liquid transposer, or you need a bucket of lava. You can't pick it up like you can with the cans, so I approve of this. You can see that it produces 20k EU at 20 EU per tick with the geothermal generator. So let's put them in, and you can see how well they work. Now we have a full geothermal generator that will produce EU for the MFE, as well as fill up our battery box if it was done correctly. Now, what is wrong here? Oh, I was wrong in the setup, I think. You need... Is that correct? Yes, I'm sorry. With the converter, the special side is the input, whereas for the battery box and the MFE, the special side is for the output. It's pretty confusing, but as you saw, you can just move it around. Nothing, as long as your wires are set up correctly, it should be no problem. So 3 dots goes towards the MFE connected with golden wire. The output goes to a copper wire into the battery box, and then you can just drag the power to your machines. Alright, so we have reached that time again where I am about to end the video. So yeah, that was all for this time. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to my channel. I will be making a video a day for the next long period of time. I really enjoy making these videos for you guys, and thank you to everyone who's commenting on my videos. I really love the feedback that I'm getting, and I feel like I'm getting a better grip of how to make videos again. It's been a long while since I've been making videos regularly. So once again, thank you all, and I will see you in the next one.